Man, you already know what happened in the last video, man. Run that shit real quick. Hold up. Motherfucking Jordans, basketball clothes, and nigga stuff. So I was like, man, who this for? She was like, that's for my ex. And I was like, you motherfucker. Damn, son. I left it on the bad note, son. Yo. Hey. But after I said that shit, son, I ain't go cap, son. My blood started to boil. And like, yo.
Molly my bean, Molly my bean.
My bad. Let me restart that. Man, we back with a part 2, son. Part 2 of what not to do. Address the fake pregnancy, right? Just know where I left off at.
Huh?
Oh yeah, when I found dude's clothes in the apartment she was staying in, son. I started investigating. I said, man, I asked my boy Dooley to help me investigate who the fuck could be the motherfucker that lurking. Son, I ain't even had to investigate long. I ain't even investigate. Motherfucker came forward, son. The motherfucker came forward. I'ma call that dude Cola. Cola, man. Cola. Yeah, let's call him Cola. So, Cola and Controller. Cola and Controller. Cola and Controller. That's the craziest name I ever heard, son. Them names I done came up with. So, Cola hit me up, and I was like, say Cola, son. Real shit. Hey, whoop-de-whoop, is Controller staying with you? Are you and Controller dating? He was like, yeah, why? And that right there made my heart sit there. I'm sitting in my phone like this, reading the message, and then my heart motherfucking drops, son. I was like, man, there's no way I'm getting fucking played like this, son. She telling me the baby mine, and the baby name been mine, son.
Bruh.
No, son. Why the fuck am I going through this shit? Keep in mind, I was fucking with this girl for 2 years. 2 years, son. And like, that makes no sense. Like, I was fucking with her heavy, dropping motherfuckers for her and everything in them 2 years that I was talking to her. Yeah, 2 years I was talking to her. So, me and him, Cola calls me on the phone. And he was like, man, I was telling him everything. Told him about how she was pregnant. She told me she was pregnant. He was like, she pregnant? Who she even? She on a period. And I was like, are you sure? Cause she ain't never had no period. Cause we done did the whoop-de-whoop 2 days ago. And I've been doing the whoop-de-whoop with her for a long time. And he was like, this ain't the first time she did that. I was like, and that's when my heart dropped again, son. When he said that wasn't the first time cheating on him, I was like, no, son, there's no way. And he said it was a dude that does the Macarena. The Maca-fucking-raina, nigga. Oh,
Bruh.
Sir. Maca-fucking-raina.
Nigga, that right there set everything off, saying like, nah, saying that blew me right the fuck up. Like, okay, and then me and Cola saying this was me and Cola decided. So he was like, yo, let's confront her, right? But in my head, I was like, man, you right, let's confront her. So I decided, he said, let's call on 3-way. Call her, right? I called her, and he was on pause. She answered the phone. She was like, hello? I said, you know who Cola is? No, Cola. What? Keep in mind, the man was liking all her Facebook posts, so I already knew who the fuck. Like, come on, son, 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 together, son. You can't fucking, come on now. And keep in mind, she said, no, I don't know who that is. He's on the line. So he unmutes himself, cussing her out. He's like, who the fuck is this? What kind of prank shit y'all pulling like this? I like, How you gonna tell me I'm pregnant? How you gonna tell me you pregnant for me and you live with this man right here? You live with this man. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This baby is yours. You know what? I don't even need you. I'll take the care of the baby myself. I don't need you. You ain't even gotta be in a child's life. I was like, okay. The dummy in me said, man, how you just gonna do that shit? And I said, I didn't give a fuck at the point. I said, fuck you. And you put me on child support, I'm gonna try to get custody of this baby. But at the same time too, you know what the fuck happened. How I said it again, chasing a woman who's chasing another fucking man, saying, no, saying, you can't do that, saying. Like, I learned from experience. Don't chase no woman that's chasing another man. Cause at the end of the day, you gonna get your heart slammed on and your emotions played with. Don't do it, saying, don't do it. Dude, this what happened. She hung up on the phone. Later on that day, saying, she came back saying something about the baby, we reminiscing and all that bullshit. But she goes right back home to the nigga. So I don't know what made me like be a simp over this bitch, saying, like, controller had the nigga controlled, and that was sad. Fast forward later, saying, we had a hurricane 2-3 years ago, saying 2-3 years ago, right? We barely got in this apartment. We barely got into it. We just moved into it, name it, a month and a half, a hurricane comes. She decides to stay. I motherfucking dip. I told her to come with me. She didn't want to motherfucking leave. So fast forward all that, we in a bad predicament. We haven't tried. She barely communicates with me about her stomach, and I'm being the dummy, asking about the baby and all that. Never got once a picture of like the ultrasound or none of that bullshit. So like, I literally waited 9 months, right? And each month I'll ask for it and she'll tell me no, but she'll send me pictures of her belly, and for some reason I thought that shit got bigger and bigger. But she met my family, met my cousin. I was like, yo, what the fuck was I doing, son? Never again, son. Fast forward all the way to where we get up to the month that she said this baby was supposed to come, right? She said the baby was gonna come. Then she told me the baby gonna be induced. What that means is that they gonna force the baby to come out, something like that, to like make them go into labor. And I was like, okay, when is this? Tells me the date. The date comes around that time. I ask her, when you going in? Never heard her ever since. Blocked. I was motherfucking blocked. And to this motherfucking day, son, we'll never fucking know. But sometimes we see this motherfucker in the city, you know, looking at me weird and all that shit. I be like, yo, lesson fucking learn, son. But I just want to let y'all know, for the moral of this story, son, don't be simping over no chick that's not really interested in you, saying, who's really chasing another man, saying, because you got to put your time, someone that if you want somebody to be interested in you, saying, make sure this person is interested in you first, because like, you gonna just get your heart broken at the end of the day, saying, there's no need for all that, saying, you just gonna be heartbroken like the rest of these motherfuckers, and I'm one of those motherfuckers. But I just want y'all to let that know. Hey, if y'all enjoy the story time like this, saying, y'all hit that button, son, and share this shit, saying, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, saying, peace.
My nuts hang. Let's put them on the side. Hey, I let it get surprised.